when you choose to not deal with a spiritual problem and you choose to pass it on, what you are doing is you are deviating from the true north by 1 degree. Okay, this is called a compounding degree of deviation, and it's actually something I'm going to explain to you now. When we get into, I'm going to show you why it's so important to ensure that as umlanjwana, and the reason I'm emphasizing this in this talk is because abantu umlanjwana are the ones that are guilty of causing generational problems and leaving them uncorrected and passing away. Let me show you what I mean. This is what I call generational spiritual deviation. Okay. In other words, right? You are born here in the middle of the circle. Okay. This is the path that you are meant to follow, yourself and your offspring, so that you end up here as a family. And then on this particular path, okay, abadala, I always say with amatongo ahamba phambili, right? Itongo ahamba phambili. So your ancestors have gone ahead and they've seen the dangers and the challenges and what's going to come, but you need to end up here, right? They will, because they know what challenges lie ahead, they will bless you with the knowledge and the resources and the wisdom for you to overcome those challenges and remain generally on this route. Look, you won't always stay 100% on this route, but ideally you want to fluctuate. I hope you see my cursor there fluctuating. You want to fluctuate around this particular path, right? Fluctuate, because life is full of ups and downs, but in general, you're staying on this particular path. You're fluctuating around that particular path, right? When you pass away and you pass on, okay, a spiritual problem or a generational problem that you have left unresolved onto the next generation, in other words, your kids, you cause them to deviation by 1 degree, okay? 1 degree. Now, 1 degree seems small if you're here. But as your kids grow up, as your kids mature, as they go to school, as they go to universities, can you see that they are further away from their true north? So because you as umlanjwana, as a parent, have not corrected the generational problems, right? Your child is now here and they've passed away, okay? Now, because your grandchildren, okay, they have 1 degree from you, they have 1 degree from the next generation. So now what's going to happen is that they're going to be 2 degrees off when they start again. So that's why it's so important for us to look at things generationally. When did the problems start? Because as you heal your family tree generationally, you are bringing yourself closer and closer and closer back to being en route to your true north.